in a rigid competition between Russia and US over 5th-generation fighter jets. Recently, it is claimed that the Russian SU-57 is superior over the counterparts of the F-22 and F-35 Raptor of the US. There are only 4 operational 5th-generation fighters in the world right now. Lockheed Martin, the American defense and aerospace conglomerate, leads with not 1 but 2 5th-generation aircraft, the F-35 Lightning II and F-22 Raptor. The other 2 warplanes in this category are Russia's SU-57 and China's Chengdu J-20. So how is the F-35 jet superior to the SU-57? We are going to learn that in this video. Stick till the end. First, let's understand the F-35 Lightning II jet. The Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II is a single-seat, single-engine, all-weather stealth multi-role combat aircraft designed for air superiority and strike missions. It can also conduct electronic warfare, intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance. Lockheed Martin is the primary F-35 contractor, with Northrop Grumman and BAE Systems as principal partners. The F-35A is a conventional takeoff and landing aircraft. The F-35B is a short takeoff and vertical landing aircraft, and the F-35C is a carrier-based aircraft. The aircraft is a descendant of the Lockheed Martin X-35, which won the Joint Strike Fighter program in 2001 over the Boeing X-32. Its development is primarily funded by the United States, with additional funding provided by NATO and close US allies such as the United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, Italy, Norway, Denmark, the Netherlands, and previously Turkey. The F-35 first flew in 2006 and entered service with the United States Marine Corps as the F-35B in July 2015, followed by the United States Air Force as the F-35A in August 2016 and the United States Navy as the F-35C in February 2019. The Israeli Air Force used the aircraft for the first time in combat in 2018. Now understand SU-57 jet. Sukhoi Su-57 is a Sukhoi twin-engine stealth multi-role fighter aircraft. It's the result of the PAK-FA program, which began in 1999 as a more modern and cost-effective alternative to the MFI. T-50 is the aircraft internal designation at Sukhoi. The Su-57 is the first stealth aircraft in Russian military service and is intended to serve as the foundation for a family of stealth combat aircraft. The Su-57 is a multi-role fighter capable of aerial combat as well as ground and maritime strike, with stealth, super maneuverability, super cruise, integrated avionics, and a large internal payload capacity. The MiG-29 and Su-27 are expected to be replaced in Russian military service, and the aircraft have also been marketed for export. The first prototype aircraft flew in 2010, but the program was delayed due to structural and technical issues discovered during trials, including the destruction of the first production aircraft in a crash before delivery. Finally, after several delays, the first Su-57 entered service with the Russian Aerospace Forces in December 2020. The fighter's service life is expected to be up to 35 years. Which fighter jet is better? According to military expert Alexei Leonkov, Russia's Sukhoi Su-57 5th-generation fighter aircraft outperforms US competitors in weapon systems, robotics, radars, and electronic warfare equipment. He responded to claims in the Western media that Russian aircraft lag behind the F-22 and F-35 fighter jets. He said that the Su-57 now outperforms them in armament quantity and variety. Furthermore, the latest solutions, such as the second pilot as a system that facilitates aircraft control and combat operations, a spherical all-around radar that sees everything, and cutting-edge electronic warfare systems aboard the Su-57 far outperform the US rival, the expert added. These are not the only criteria for claiming the Su-57 to be a stealth jet that outperforms its competitors. It is reported that a completely upgraded cockpit with the most advanced avionics will be installed in the upgraded version of the fighter as part of the Megapolis research and development project. While it is believed that the Su-57 supports a formidable array of air-to-air and anti-ship missiles, Lockheed Martin's F-35 Lightning II stealth jet does not lag behind its Russian counterpart. In fact, the F-35 outnumbers the SU-57 in the variety of weapons available to both fighters. This is especially true for the F-35 Block 4, which will be able to integrate a variety of new bomb and missile options, including the B-61-12 nuclear gravity bombs. Contrary to the Russian expert claims, the F-35 has one of the lowest radar cross-sections or RCS of any fighter currently in service. It has a frontal RCS that rivals that of a metal golf ball. This implies world-class stealth performance. There is also a supply issue with Russian stealth jets. So far, Moscow has received only 12 Su-57 fighter jets. However, according to reports, Russia has already ordered 76 warplanes. Furthermore, state defense conglomerate Rostec has stated that the production of the aircraft is proceeding. Even with these figures, it is clear that the F-35 stealth fighter jets operated by multiple militaries can easily outnumber the Russian fighter jets. Finally, claims of Russian stealth fighter aircraft working in tandem with the Okhotnik B stealth drone have been predicted for several years. This emphasis highlights how quickly Moscow attempts to incorporate combat drones into service. However, it is also true that the country has been lagging behind in this area for many years. In 2021, the country's firmed armed drones will be delivered to operational units. However, because drone control is increasingly becoming a standard feature in 6th-generation fighter concepts such as the Tempest, FCAS, and NGAD programs, the Su-57 still has a chance to gain that edge as a 5th-generation fighter. What about superiority? Moreover, it now appears that the aircraft will be outfitted with a second-stage power unit. According to a military-industrial sector official quoted by Russian news agency TASS, mass production of the upgraded Su-57 will begin in 2025. The same expert then clarified that the new Su-57 fighter would also be available in a single-seat configuration. There are also plans to redesign the Su-57 with a 2-seat configuration to allow the second pilot to control a swarm of heavy Okhotnik combat drones. The 2-seat Su-57 is also preferred by smaller air forces because it can double as a trainer. This will undoubtedly make the fighter exportable. In addition, 5 Southeast Asian countries are said to have expressed interest in purchasing Su-57s. So later on, this could allow the Su-57 to compete with the F-35's large market share. An F-35 versus Su-57 size? The Su-57 is unquestionably larger than the F-35. Its length is 72.2 feet, which is 21.8 feet longer than the F-35's 50.4 feet. And its wingspan is also significantly larger. The Su-57 weighs 40,786 pounds, while the Lightning II weighs 29,002 pounds. But of course, there are trade-offs because both are designed to be agile fighters rather than heavy bombers. A bigger airframe and wings mean a bigger target. The Su-57 is much faster, in fact, significantly faster. The F-35 has a top speed of 1,199 miles per hour, while the F-16 has a top speed of 1,616 miles per hour. The Su-57 could thus strike first and flee, and its range is more than double that of the F-35, at 3,107 miles versus 1,379 miles. Su fighter jet stealth features. The Su fighter jet has stealth technology and can reach supersonic cruising speed. It also has an onboard computer, known as the electronic second pilot. In addition, it can carry hypersonic missiles and has reportedly been tested in combat in Syria. Meanwhile, it can jam radars and disrupt attacks. The F-35 has advanced EW capabilities that allow it to locate and track enemy forces, jam radars, and disrupt attacks. It is equipped with an active electronically scanned array radar that provides long-range intelligence. The advanced HMD on the F-35 gives pilots unrivaled situational awareness in various conditions, as well as high-resolution real-time imagery of the pilot's helmet from 6 infrared cameras mounted around the aircraft. The F-35 has infrared search and track capabilities as well. Also, the F-35 is a long-range supersonic fighter with Mach 1.6 speed. The US F-35 can collect, analyze, and share data, as well as avoid enemy detection and enter contested airspace. According to Lockheed Martin, the F-35 carries weapons internally in stealth configuration, or externally in permissible environments with more than 18,000 pounds of total ordnance. The F-35 is a long-range supersonic fighter with advanced sensor fusion that generates a single integrated picture of the battlefield at Mach 1.6. The F-35 also acts as an information and communications gateway, sharing operational information with ground, sea, and air assets. Both planes have internal weapon bays for air-to-air and air-to-surface missiles, and 6 external pylons for use in non-stealth mode. The F-35, on the other hand, is thought to have better stealth capabilities, which means it could target its adversary before it is even seen. As a result, if the SU-57 cannot see the F-35, he cannot strike first. Finally, the fact that Russia has not used its SU-57s in the conflict with Ukraine is telling. Furthermore, the best aircraft isn't the best if the pilot at the controls lacks experience. Russia is short on pilots, and what pilots it does have are frequently undertrained. Let us know your views in the comments below and subscribe for more.